Are they gonna know? They would never know if you were just following along. Sticker?
Right. Yeah.
You don't have to be part
Oh, I lost my sticker.
You'd be like, oh, my sticker. Oh, I lost it when I was running through the woods.
So this is just an outdoor fireplace. It was not part of any larger structure or building. So if you didn't already know, the grounds here, that is now Quarry Hill Park, were owned by what was the state hospital that existed here back in the, see, it was opened back in the late 1800s.
I don't outgrow nothing. Nope, I'm a child. Oops, sorry. Oh, we're gonna open this thing.
These little totes of flashlights. I don't have enough that everyone will be able to have a flashlight.
See, I should took mine. Huh?
Within your group,
Flashlight?
you know, if you're just a group of two, grab one. Let's see, I have 16 and we have 26. So not quite.
So we could
We could definitely double too.
Or Greta and Maya, can I share with you?
see. I'm telling you, we should have ran back and grabbed my flashlight. It's in my car, the flashlight. I have my flashlight in the car.
If you have a cell phone and you want to use that as the flashlight, you can. But yeah,
You guys probably wanted one for your group. Maybe we'll grab 2 for us. Yeah, you want to grab one for you?
grab a flashlight if you.
You grab Rylan, you grab you guys one, then I'll grab one for the rest of
If
us.
everyone ends up using their cell phones and all the little kids want to grab a flashlight, I'll do
All the way.
I'm just gonna quick unlock this door while you guys are getting flashlights.
That's my favorite part. I want to see that part.
Go for it. Get a good shot.
Shoot, I should video this too.
I'd rather use there's a flashlight on this there.
All right, did everybody get a flashlight that wanted right now? If you were a limestone cave, you probably would have had to be carved out naturally by the process of dissolution over many, many years. Thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands. Limestone is a very hard rock. It's made up of calcium carbonate. So it's actually made up of millions of ground up shells and skeletons of ancient sea creatures. Because a long time ago, there was a sea covering this part of North America. Sandstone, on the other hand, is a little bit softer. So you can carve it out by hand using tools and you probably don't want to use dynamite. This was all carved by tools, hand tools. If you were a limestone man-made cave, you'd need to be carved out if you were a human doing it using dynamite because it's very hard. So up in the quarry where they were harvesting limestone, they were using sticks of dynamite to blast it loose. So Thomas Coyne, he was the man who started this project. He led this project. He was a patient at the state hospital, and him and 5 other patients carved out the first part of this cave, which is actually the last part we'll be in. The part we're going in now was carved out later, so this was added on. So we're gonna head inside here. You can go ahead and touch the walls when we first get in. Just see how much softer that sandstone is compared to something like limestone, which you would find out here. And then after that, I ask that we don't touch the walls because we don't want to damage the cave any more than it already has damaged, okay? All right, come on in and I'll shut the door behind us.
Falling apart.
Keep going. Going in.
Just gather right in here.
I'm a little nervous.
Door shut behind us so that we don't have people kind of...
So we can't touch the walls.
You can when we first get in, but not deep down into it.
So this is where we got the pictures of the faces.
Yeah, this is right where it was, yeah.
They're actually where Dane's standing right now.
All right, so for those of you that are history people or date sticklers, the cave was carved in 1882. The state hospital was opened a couple years before that. All right, I'm gonna have you guys come on in away from the door, and I'm gonna pull it shut behind us.
Whoa, we did get locked in here.
Okay.
There is a lot of professional here.
But it works until I point it to the wall.
Make it.
This flashlight went on already.
What the hell?
I have a sign I think I can put up while we do.
Is there anybody else in here besides the 27 of us?
More than 26 of us here.
All right, so some of the stuff that you're seeing in these openings here, we use for our summer camps here at Quarry Hill. So the kids get to come in here and play different games and things like that. So that's why you're seeing stuff in these
They get to
openings.
play games in here?
Yeah, they play games in here. They play like sardines, and they do like a scavenger hunt where they have to like read these signs and then move to different stalls. So if you see that the stalls are numbered, that actually wasn't done by the state hospital to know which bin was which I think would have made a lot of sense. But it's actually done by Quarry Hill for our summer camp games. So all of these openings is where they stored the food. So most of the food that was stored down here was vegetables that were grown in the gardens owned by the state hospital, or I guess on the farm. They kind of had a farm. And there's two larger rooms that were used just for storing apples and butter. So we'll get to those as well. So they stored root vegetables. Anything that they jarred and pickled was stored down here. Eventually, when we got to modern electricity and refrigeration, this was phased out. But they did have kind of like a surplus year later on when they didn't really need to be using this, but they had to store a lot of pickled vegetables that they didn't have room for. So they actually used it one summer, even though we had modern refrigeration at that time. So of course, this was used as a refrigerator before we had electricity and refrigerators as we know them now. And it could store a lot of food in here. Some of these stalls had these little holes above them, and that's because these actually had doors on them. They had wooden doors that would swing open, and they would store the barrels in here. A lot of this was hauled in and out by horse-drawn wagon. So when we get further down, you can actually see these big grooves in the wall where the wheels would scrape up against. All right, we'll kind of make our way down into the cave here.
How far down is the cave, or like how far is it?
It's really not that deep, so I can't really light it up, but just ahead of us is the intersection. The cave is in the shape of like a Y, and then in both directions, it used to just be a U. In the middle of that U was the butter room, and then this part was added.
Butter room.
It's really not. There is the mortuary cave, which is probably mostly grown over by vegetation. So there was, I think, just 1 or 2 winters that they would actually store people who passed at the hospital in the middle of the winter because they couldn't dig their grave in the middle of the winter. But then they learned that they could actually cover a number of locations with hay, and that would keep the ground from thawing and from freezing all the way. And they were able to dig and bury those people in the middle of the winter. So for a couple years, there was a small cave, a mortuary cave that was used to keep bodies in. Yeah. So there is times where that's our additional stop. It's not our stop today, and I don't think they've been maintaining the trail going to it, but it's just kind of like in the woods, kind of not too far off from the cemetery where we'll end today. So yeah, there's one other smaller cave here on site. So these holes in the ceiling were vents. They would have gone all the way to the surface. They're pretty dark because rocks have fallen in them since then. So they thought they needed to vent the cave at that time. There's probably sufficient ventilation with the 3 large openings, but they vented it anyways. And maybe with all that food down here, it would have been necessary to have these vents. I don't really know too much about food storage in a cave. I know that the air is sufficient to breathe. So the reason it's cooler in here is the ground temperature in Minnesota is actually 48 degrees year round. Inside this cave, it stays about 50 in the summer, and that's because our openings are so large, we get a lot of that outside air flowing through here. And you'll notice when you're standing next to the entrance that it feels much warmer than when you're standing here in the middle of the cave. But if we didn't have these big openings going to the outside, it would be about 48 degrees in here year round. So in the winter too, by the entrances, if we get any water in, it will freeze. But when you're down here in the middle, it does not freeze, which is why they could store food in here in the winter and in the summer, because it wouldn't spoil and it wouldn't freeze. 48 degrees is maybe a degree or two warmer, a few degrees warmer than what you keep your refrigerator at home. So we're gonna hang a right. We will see the whole cave in a very short amount of time. It's not terribly big. So we'll kind of go together, and then if you guys want to wander a little on your own before we head to our next location, you can do that. We won't be very far from each other.
Awesome.
Here is the grooves from the wagon wheels that used to scrape. So they used to just bring the horses in one entrance and out the other when it was originally a U.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That way they didn't have to back any horses up. If you look at the pegs in the ceiling, this was to hold lanterns, which they eventually powered using a generator. So they could have good light in here. Otherwise, you'll see the kind of grooves in the wall where they lit it using candles.
Oh. See, I got it on camera.
The Avengers were here. The Avengers were here. That's the butter room. This is actually vandalism as well. This used to just be a kind of a small crack, and they carved all the way through into that crack.
Oh wow.
It's like eyes almost, kind of, right? Look at that. Oh, that's just a small crack. Yeah, that's just a tiny little one right there.
Whoa. That's fucking creepy. Okay. You gotta keep yourself. Ghost will trip you down here.
So if you want, you can walk all the way up to the door and look out.
Wow.
Yeah, kids call this like the shrinking room or the Alice in Wonderland room. It's because of erosion. We've had a lot of erosion this summer because of all the severe weather. So when it rains hard outside, it erodes that sandstone off the hillside, and it used to just wash it into the cave here.
I thought they were supposed to write on the walls.
But it doesn't.
They're writing their names on here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Joe got to write all over the walls.
There's been a few break-ins too since Quarry Hill took over, so there was some additional vandalism that happened later on. Yeah, there used to be, and we still encourage you not to pick anything up off the ground. There used to be a lot of broken glass, and there's still some that's kind of buried under the sand on the bottom, but yeah, people came in here. They used to actually hold concerts in here. There was a garage band called Vegetable Head that would perform down here. Their parties were held. All sorts of shenanigans went on in here, and there was a number of broken glass.
This would be a good fighting position.
Yeah, this is the one that we always get to. We always look at the inside of this one's.
Yeah.
Through the wall.
What does that go out to? The cemetery?
No, well,
This trail will lead directly to the cemetery. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Party down here when we do that. Yeah, as long as you don't touch the walls.
What are you doing?
Yes, we have cave
She
crickets.
encouraged you not to touch the stuff.
We don't see them anywhere else in the park besides in these caves. I mean, we have a number of natural caves in Minnesota as well.
Looks like they got like stopped halfway through. They're trying to crawl through it.
That's where they like to hang out. They like to hang out.
That's crazy.
It's a little warmer, and they're pretty big. And I don't know the like.
Cool, dude. This place is
I
awesome.
think, I personally hate crickets. Yeah, but they can't, they really can't. We sometimes come down and collect them and feed them to our animals in the nature center. It's free, it's a free meal as opposed to going and buying store-bought crickets. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna head back this way. We're gonna cut through that little secret passage. Unless you can't fit through there, then you can hop around. Or you can suck it in really
I
good.
don't know why I got the crap flashlight. That sucks. I've seen a couple at the beginning, but I don't see any back here anywhere, but they're usually here. Oh, this is so cool. I'm sorry. See some of the crew come through.
Yes, that is the
Bless you.
Lawyer's ghosts.
Oh, look at that skull.
Whoa, that is weird. It's nicer than the other stuff. What did that thing say?
It was a temperature gauge.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there's a thermometer there.
What does it say? 50 degrees.
All kinds of crazy stuff written around here.
let's see. The hospital didn't close until like oh, this is some plant matter. So you'll see there's like this kind of like looks like it was carved out here. This is a crack, probably because the tree is trying to grow into the ground here. So if you look, this stick leaning up against the wall is not, in fact, a stick. It's a root. So there's a root coming in here, and that's probably why we have this additional erosion. So you can comment on this all you want. But the cool thing about this spot is Thomas Coyne, the gentleman who led the carving of this cave, his signatures right here. C-O-Y-N-E, and there's actually a poem here, but sadly it's not visible anymore because it was carved over by additional graffiti. But I can read to you what Thomas Coyne's poem said. He was a poet. So here it says, "Come tell me, blue-eyed stranger, say whither dost thou roam? Over this wide world a ranger, hast thou no friends or home? They called me Blue-Eyed Mary when friends and fortune smiled, but says Blue-Eyed Mary, now I am sorrow's child." So that was written on the wall here. Kind of this old-timey cursive.
Who's
Somewhere on the
Blue-Eyed
wall.
Mary, though?
Yeah, but you can see his signature if you come up close. You can see right here, C-O-Y.
Oh, is she here?
C-O-Y-A.
Mary, are you here with us?
It did. Especially, I bet you it's because they touch walls. Even those know how to touch walls before.
Yeah, if you guys want to go in the apple room, you can. It's just a large room. They had lots of apples here. It's this room. You can kind of go in and just check it out. Vegetable head is, we left that. It's spray painted on the wall in there.
Sorry, there's people out there. Messing with the people, that's all. We're not sure if they're real or not, but.
So, hey, remember this?
Thomas Coyne's stick? I mean, root? Yeah, I remember Thomas Coyne's
We
root.
thought it was metal or something.
You thought that was metal?
You should
Yeah.
throw that in the story. He left his walking stick in
They left his walking stick there. Yeah, permanently connected to the gate.
This looks like Creeper coming back into it.
they put the color, I think they like do a thing with light, and they hold the color on, turn the light on, and turn the light off, and they see what they can see, so it was either the late 60s or early 70s. I'd have to look.
We beat him twice though.
So in 1965, the city purchased the original 212 acres, so it must have closed before then. And I read here too that the last burial in the cemetery was in 1965 as well. So
1965.
By the 1950s, this cave was pretty much completely phased out. But then it was left open for close to 30 years before I think Quarry built the doors on it. People would just come in
What was that?
and carving in our walls.
Is there anybody back here with me?
So before I let you guys kind of just look around on your own, if you would like to, we'll just do that for a couple of minutes so that we're not being and all these at the same time. If you're curious as to how much they would have held in here at 1 year, there is a record for a year of produce stored in the cave. So 9,300 bushels of potatoes, 4,000 bushels of carrots, 417 bushels of rutabaga, and 17 to 18 tons of cabbage. You know what they did with the cabbage though mostly?
Threw it away.
Sauerkraut.
Oh.
Difference.
So yeah, they farmed about 1,000 acres here at the state hospital. And in 1941, so I guess they had started phasing it out before the 50s. But by the 50s, it was pretty much abandoned. But in 1951, they canned 21,000 gallons of vegetables and stored them.
Said she's giving us 5 minutes to wander around and do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Rylan, what are you writing on the ground?
Glass.
Oh, it's
Like
glass.
thin thing. I don't know what it is.
No, 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Or eternity, one of the two.
Or you can just slide in here.
See, this is what I think is super creepy. Does anybody else see that right there?
Alright, pick the lock, man.
Hey guys,
I can go see, let's play quick.
hey guys, look at this. Do you see that?
Oh, well. Goes in the graveyard, run around.
That's creepy. Oh, now I can't. What? Okay.
It's almost like somebody made you die.
Well, they wanted to flash on this
They
fence
ate
in
too
place
much
of no house.
cabbage.
Yeah, let's go.
They got past that.
Coming here. What is that? It's a big anarchy sign. Okay.
I could almost fit down in there.
Evie could fit. Evie, we could definitely fit you in there.
Pick the lock. Rylan could. And we can come back in here? We'll do our own tour.
Y'all are just dancing in the caves?
Go back in this room and dance.
Dude, this room's creepy by itself, dude.
Definitely would be a dope one. What's this thing on the wall?
It's a thermometer. Oh, it's white.
Thermometer?
Creepy. Got the whole crew out here searching for stuff. 60 degrees. No, not
Since the
yet.
ghost showed up, it goes up when I get close to it.
Because you're cold-hearted.
Oh my god, that scared me.
Whoa.
Oh, Ryan, what are you doing in here?
Oh, so you've been in here before.
I guess. I don't remember it.
You had to do it really quick though, because we only had 5 minutes, so.
Here's a creepy couple.
I know, dude. Aren't some of those creepy, dude? I like the. Oh,
It's
man.
like look, it's like got its like mirrored image too, like they even like.
Dude, that is so creepy, dude. They have some cool stuff here. Where'd Aaron go? We'll go find Aaron. Aaron. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's good. Oh, damn it, we couldn't scare more people.
Dude, there's gotta be someone back there. Dude, it feels like there's somebody back there.
Damn it, I should have paid for it. There's like actual live people down there, so it's like somebody down there.
Hey, isn't the Back to the Future time machine supposed to be a kid?
I have no idea about
See
that.
one of these things. It's not one of the movies. It was like it's up towards the front where they park the time machine.
No, that's a crotch cricket.
Crotch crickets?
They're cave
Back here. Cave crotch.
crotch crickets are in your pants. That's a different
There's
story.
another one. It's like that thing from the Scorpion King. Sucks my hand out.
So you know the beetles in your skin.
Yeah. Hey, you might not want to be in here, right? You might turn into a walrus.
Tusk.
Here's a
You might get turned into a
favorite.
walrus.
Here's a favorite.
That's a
Yeah, that's a femur.
It's a good one. Hey, you might want to get out of that cave. Might get turned into a walrus. Yeah, but it's one of the-
Yeah, that movie is awesome. Yeah, it gets really tiny right here. Dude, it's crazy that we've seen this place so many times from the outside. That's a goddamn ghost if I've ever seen one.
I don't know what this thing is.
You just find that in there?
Yeah.
Take it with you. That's pretty cool. Oh, it might be one of the scavenger hunt thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Facebook rock. Yeah, hide it somewhere. There you go. Hide it over here. Then put it back there in the back corner. You look cute and cuddly back there. Is it all wet? Yeah, it is. It's soaked. Huh. Well, that's pretty cool, man. Oh shit. I'm glad it was him, not me. I wish I would have got it better on camera though.
Next time, take us on a farmer's market tour. An old farmer's market.
Yeah.
Let me know, because I thought this was supposed to be a ghost hunting thing.
I thought so too. Well,
Potatoes.
well, that's when we go back there. We're gonna ask her like,
Records.
oh shoot, I'm sorry, Joey.
Records on how many people died bringing that cabbage into here. I want to know how many people died allergic to turnips
Yeah.
in the caves. They tried to bury them.
What's up, boo? You're not exploring? You're not exploring? Oh.
Did you hear that?
Huh.
The first freed slave was buried in the cemetery.
The first free.
So I thought it was funny that you told me that.
I'm gonna start making my way down to the entrance, so hopefully everyone has their whole party here. I'll do a head count down here before we lock up.
Yeah. What do you want to see, babe?
I want to see the vegetation.
Where was it?
It's all the way
Oh, right
up
there.
And then that tree comes out this way.
Oh, that goes all through the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I want to look at.
Okay, well, I showed you.
So this is where. Yeah, this is where we break in. It's pretty tricky. That's the thinnest rock that we gotta go through. Unless we go through, we're down in the hole of the, they're pretty dark.
See, it gets really dark back here, dude.
Turn on the lights off.
Yes.
You go walking down that way. It's dark as dark there.
It looks like they were trying to dig through.
Turn your flashlight that way. It's so massive here.
I gotta get my phone out too, get that flash, because this flashlight's being junk. Oh, perfect, right? I got one too.
Pretty big trouble because technically, like with those state or state or federal.
That good? Oh, you got yours perfect, dude. Oh, there's someone standing in there? What is that in the corner back there? It's the wall.
It's this way.
We got lost.
Caves this way. Yeah.
We got lost. Tripping back for us.
That's where they kept the corn. Thing. She's the director.
I just know when we read everything online, there's always something about this place and the
Is there?
cemetery. Yeah.
I'll put
Okay.
question.
I mean,
marks.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. It's been around for
Forever, yeah.
Forever.
and there's a lot of people that have
Who knows what I'm
died in this
Straight
212
at
acres.
cemetery rating.
Well, and there's stories of people.
Yeah, the bridge and all
Yeah.
that. Yep,
Sure, they
yep.
made people work here that were at the hospital.
I don't think they made them. So it was 6 patients that did this. I don't know that they were forced to do it. I mean, they're living in this community. It was like a self-sufficient community, almost like a small city, and I think they wanted the work. They
Right.
wanted something to do.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's another gentleman that's been out at the cave that grew up in this area and also claimed to have been riding his bike as a child and to have found a body on the train tracks, believed to be someone from the hospital that had this, like,
I love it.
I don't know, I don't want to say escaped. I don't know that they were being forced to stay, but
There you go.
From what I read, the doctors just thought that that was a good way to help treat certain things from what they have, is just to get them out and have a job.
Yeah,
and they can actually
yeah.
do stuff. So I
Yep,
don't know
so
if
they
it's like
did.
they made them. But
so yeah, like with the quarry at the top of the hill, it was like 2 people were actually employees of the state hospital, and like the other 50 that worked in the quarry were patients.
Nice.
Gotcha.
That's
On
awesome.
train tracks, though. That's a good one.
Yeah, we didn't know about that. We're gonna have to check out the train
I didn't know
tracks
that
now.
either until like a gentleman just told me the story. 'Cause he grew up
Oh,
here.
That's what we're looking for.
train tracks.
Oh, that might have been the one right there. And still weird, there's still nobody out there, Ryan.
Yeah, this is just the spot that they closed off. The ends that we came to. This is just the outside of it now.
Use your flash.
Don't drop your phone in there.
Or do. We'll go back. She's got the keys.
Just make sure it's recording. You drop it in there.
Alright, so this is the cemetery. Like I said, if you go to some of these headstones, a lot of them have the same date because of this flu epidemic. These headstones did not exist. They were not placed there for these people. It was cement that was poured into like almost like soup cans with numbers. And then they had a log, so everyone had a number. This was part of a project, so this money was like donated or raised so that all of these people could have proper headstones. And there's a memorial that was erected too in the 70s, I think 1975, for all the patients, 2,000 patients that ended up buried here in the cemetery. So you guys can wander around. I do have a little bit of literature on the cemetery if you want to know more. Otherwise, the sign is here as well. If you want to go with me back to the building, I'll probably just kind of mosey through and down the hill to the bike trail and take the bike trail all the way back. Otherwise, you can just head this way and kind of go the way we came back as well. Otherwise, I'll just hang out for a little bit if you have questions and stuff like that. So I thank you all for coming. If you are interested in the history, more of the history of Quarry Hill and the State Hospital, they do a history tour as well. I think that's offered. It's on a Thursday evening when they do it. I don't know the exact week of the month that they do it, but I can find that. Did you find a little toad? I bet if you look hard and careful, you'll find another little toad. There's a lot of little toads right now. So the mortuary cave is somewhere,
It's right back there.
yeah, and there used to be like a little foot trail, but I don't think they maintain it, so it's probably overgrown quite a bit. And there's a good amount of poison ivy as well. So
Yeah, we've been back there a bunch. Oh, thank you.
it's of course closed. You can't get in it, but you can get to the entrance. We
It
don't.
makes creepy
I don't
noise.
even know if we. I think the city probably owns the keys to it.
Oh, okay.
Have access.
They're going to the cave.
Who is? Our crew?
Yeah.
Do you guys know how to get there? Come back this way and get through it this way. Yeah, because she's a trooper. Yep, right there. All the way up back and to the left. You guys haven't been to this one yet, have you? Yeah, this is the one. Up to the cave, up to the, like right to where we are. Where are you hitting?
That emerald ash borers.
Oh.
Blackberry is actually pretty good.
It's right up here to our right. Yep, there it is. All right. Oh yeah, watch out for this. It's that burning.
It's called wild parsnip.
Yeah, parsnip. There you go.
Burn the ever living fuck out of it.
What?
Parsnip. Oh, it's some of these plants like they're like yellow flowered ones.
Yeah.
Not like these ones, but they have like a bunch of little weird ones.
What does an ivy look like?
All right, right back here. Huh?
What does an ivy look like?
I don't know. You'll feel it though.
Yeah, in a couple days.
There you go. Right, I got you, bud. Yep, you can make it through here. It's actually pretty clear. They just don't maintain it.
I'll bring a machete out here and maintain it for us.
Oh Jesus, baby, all right?
Yeah, I didn't hit anything.
I'm gonna say, I think that was actually on purpose for once.
She did it last time too.
Did you bring the director lady up here?
I don't know where she is.
No, that's the other director.
Oh,
She's the real director.
we could bring her back here. Yeah, so that's the creepy cave if you want to go look in the inside of it. And this is the one where if you look online, they had a picture of an orb inside of it. They're actually some kind of, yeah.
Don't trip, Aaron. Don't trip on the tree. Triple tree fairy.
The haunted one?
This is the haunted
This
one.
is where they
Potentially haunted.
Potentially, yeah.
Could we go inside?
You can't get inside of it. That's the problem.
Triple tree fairy. Whoa. There's another demonic symbol to your right. Look at it.
No, the one on the right doesn't mean that. You already told me, liar.
I know. Alright, doesn't mean anything.
The one on the left, now that means
Shelby had never
something.
followed right.
I think this might be the poison ivy, but I don't know.
What does it look like?
I have no idea.
Hey guys, just follow Johanna down here.
She's a trooper, bro.
Tree trooper.
Yeah. She's like me. She'll go through anything. She don't care.
What is this? Something that holds it up?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all stuck here.
And you could probably do something. This will.
But it's definitely creepy in there, though.
Hey, look at that.
There's a big metal tube up top, Ryan.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna use it. Get down in there.
They made it look this nice just to use it for a couple weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she said a
A
couple,
couple
weeks.
seasons.
A couple years. And then they realized they could use hay and just cover the grass and it won't. Yeah.
That's the
Is
same
it starting to
thing.
rain?
No,
course
I think
it is.
it's just this.
It's just all the stuff here is wet.
No. It's starting to rain.
Yeah, maybe.
I can hear it. Let's go out in the open.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so this is a cool cave,
This
man.
is the one that's something you thought something moved or something.
Yeah, you can,
Where Ryan peed himself.
yeah.
Like,
I took off running up that hill.
Then we went that way, and then something.
Yeah, me and him were here too, though, and something shattered, fell down, broke something, dude, and it was loud as shit.
was it windy?
No, it wasn't windy at all. That was the problem.
It's on the video. Watch the video.
Was there a cat
Yeah, we got the video.
or like an animal?
Noise back there.
Is it?
Yeah, there was like a little noise back there.
What'd it sound like?
A little clink, like something hit one of those cans.
Yeah, see, Rylan scared him too. That's what I always look at. Yeah, just take a bunch of pictures in here. 'Cause this is where, see, Phil, you're getting the same thing though, where I get like that weird cloud.
I got it too.
This is the cave they got that really good picture at.
Yep. Well, Phil got it at the other cave door.
But that one that's online.
Yep.
That was this cave.
Going with the orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not, I don't know what.
What are you throwing?
I didn't throw nothing. Go back up this way.
Hannah, which way are you going?
Now we might watch. Calm down.
There's a video of me freaking out at this place too.
And I'm pretty sure it was your flashlight.
Nope, you can see the flashlight doesn't touch. But it drips water on those cans in there, that's what it was.
Oh.
We figured out one day we came down here, it was leaking. They did it like 5 or 6 times in a row.
Where did it go?
Yeah, that's what they said in the 60s. Somebody hung themselves off this bridge. Oh, look at that big old frog.
Oh, I'm gonna pick it up.
Huge. Not sure which side, but one of the sides apparently. And if you notice, that lady didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Until we started asking her questions, she was like, oh, fuck, okay.
She don't want to talk about it?
No, 'cause I think there's kids on the tour with us.
So yeah, the first time we came up here, we thought that this was the way to that cave. We didn't realize it was that close. So we came up here, found the bridge, obviously, and then we kept going that way and we got lost in the spot.
Oh yeah, back there it gets crazy. So that's what I was wondering, because that's why we searched. We searched like under there to see if there's a cave. Like there's like a bunch of stuff, but we're like, where the fuck is this cave at?
Down there?
Huh?
Is there really a nice?
Yeah. Yeah, so Shelly went on YouTube and found a video.
Stuff.
What is that?
Why is it eroding right here? And was there something buried here? Right, 'cause I mean, those people aren't very far from here.
Mm-hmm. And it won't be very long before these are all.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. We come out here one day and we're just gonna find some skeletons.
Well, cause no, this is where the bridge is like right there. So this was like a stream.
All runs right down here.
Well, that's why it made it look like up there.
That's creepy. See, you can see like it's starting to erode a little bit right here. I don't know what happened to my crew, but fuck them.
Yeah, there's no one else in the gym that would do
No, a bunch of wussies. Stuff.
What is that?
Why is it eroding right here? And was there something buried here? Right, 'cause I mean, those people aren't very far from here.
Mm-hmm. And it won't be very long before these are all.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. We come out here one day and we're just gonna find some skeletons.
Well, cause no, this is where the bridge is like right there. So this was like a stream.
All runs right down here.
Well, that's why it made it look like up there.
That's creepy. See, you can see like it's starting to erode a little bit right here. I don't know what happened to my crew, but fuck them.
Yeah, there's no one else in the gym that would do
No, a bunch of wussies. Yep, here, let me get that.
What are you getting?
Yeah, plug into you.
You have to plug into me right now?
Yeah,
We can't go over there first?
Yeah, darn it.
Well, let's both go over there. Unless we all can get over
Well, I
there.
can just walk right over there.
Well, yeah, of course you could just walk right over there. You're like a frog right now. Yeah, I can do it, but... Oh, this is the building, huh?
Yep. Well, that's wide. Okay, right here. This is the building.
What happened? Ryan's the one that fell.
This is the building, yes.
Gotcha. This is the... Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Like I said, it's got like 20-foot tall walls.
That's
I think I was
nuts.
wrong. It might only be
Yeah, this
15.
is the one I know you're talking about now.
Wow.
You're 100% correct. This is a good one. Let me need help here.
Wow.
I want to go turn my camera on and explore for a second.
Seeing this? Where? Where?
It's gone now.
He's super fast.
Alright. I'm going out on a walk quick.
Hang on. Wait, let us all go so we can all videotape it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna go scout it out.
Well,
I
you
know
can't
what I'm
really see with your
videotaping.
camera like that, so I want to make sure we all get. The cameras are hard to see like that.
I'm trying to put it lower down on my stomach.
That's what I was saying to get hold it in your hand if you could.
Just hold it right in your hand, Wyatt.
Hold my hand.
Oh, hey, I'm off.
Probably work better.
He's just as annoying as the rest of them. You think he would? Maybe not be, but.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see a little bit. Still can't see very far. Okay.
Ready for this?
Oh, thank you.
The frogs are going nuts. Alright, I'm gonna hold you like your leash here.
About that first.
Alright.
You wanna
I gotta
go?
follow Ryan around, so you can either be whoever you want. Oh wait, where's my thing not on? I gotta turn it on.
You want to do one in, like, I'll videotape you guys doing an EVP, like, in that building quick?
How do I turn it on? Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
I can.
Gotcha. Did you hear that?
Here, switch it. There we go.
Let's go.
Right on the plate now. First one we're here at the new structure that Wyatt found. Here's a structure. There it is out here.
Oh, well, it goes over here. Oh, I didn't know it was a crack.
Lots of frogs. What was that, Tom?
Fun part.
Alright, let's come back. Should we get an EVP in here?
There's more down there.
Should we go which way should
I'm gonna videotape you guys doing an EVP quick, and then I'm gonna take off. Down that way a little bit.
Is there anybody in here? Or is there anybody out here with us? Is this your cave?
What did you guys do out here? What's that?
I don't know. We just did that all of a sudden.
That was weird. That was so weird. It's doing it again.
It's this thing, but I don't know why it's doing that.
Has it ever done that before?
Not this far away from the headphones.
I wonder if the heat's got something to do with it. Was that you guys messing with his recorder over there?
What did you say there?
There's someone must be walking over there.
Someone over
Yeah, they're over there.
Wait,
there? Oh, look, it's where?
where's that lightning?
Is that close to us, man? Yeah, it is. Thunder and lightning.
Well, we better get as much in as we can.
Alright, let's go. Wyatt, where are you at? Should we go back
How
this
far
way?
does this go? Yeah, let's should we follow this all the way around or what?
Yeah, actually,
Hold on.
I just
Make sure you
searched
come
over here. There's a spot that it looks like we can get up on the wall.
Really?
Please.
Alright, let's go up there and see what the hell's up there. Like these bugs or what? They're my favorite.
I just treat him like my favorite, and then it's not so bad.
Anybody out here?
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to go with.
Well, last time we were here, there it is, Wyatt.
Yuck.
Did you guys hear that?
What?
You guys didn't hear that?
Something behind us?
No, I swear it was like on this side. It sounded like an animal though.
Might have been a frog.
Like a, no, like a
Bullfrog.
animal.
Whoa, this is look at that. Sorry, Ryan, there was a dream catcher up there on the hanger on the wall.
See that thing?
Yeah, I just got it on camera.
Yeah, that's the thing I was trying to tell Wyatt about.
Damn.
You guys just want to come out here and see it that window.
Right. There's something happening in here.
Wyatt, don't go too far
See?
away from us.
Watch, that's really slippery right there on that log. Really, really slippery. Like super slippery. I think I just ate a bug.
Oh, look at that right there.
Where? What happened?
Look at that on camera. I don't know if you want to get that on camera.
Nasty gobstopper. Oh, that's disgusting. That guy's. What the fuck? You see this shit? Look at. Fucking. That guy's a wishful motherfucker, is what he is. Oh, look at it, I got a little bee on my fucking screen.
Can you get a shot of that hole?
Which hole?
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice looking hole. I can zoom in on that hole even. Look at the bee even likes the hole. It's the bee hole. Alright, let's go. Whoa. That plant just moved. God damn it. I can't every time I talk I freaking swallow. Whoa. Somebody was like screaming.
I did. Yeah.
Like, "Ah!" That was Wyatt clanging rocks, just so everybody knows. Oh, there's a nice crack. That looks like a crack to me. Whoa! Somebody put a rock in there too. A rock in there. Hey! No, that was me. I'm trying to get everything though. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that I gotta follow you. I gotta stand close. Like it's literally like Scooby Doo out here.
Just to see why this is what I thought you were talking about. Because this is the stuff that we climbed up and down, right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna try to go back down then?
What? Oh, what? This is the one where we fell and died, right? Oh my god. Be careful, it's all slippery. We fell on our butts on the way down that last time.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, watch out. That shit is super fucking slick.
And I'm usually sure-footed.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going back now too. Those aren't raspberries. What's up there? Oh, that's the other side to that thing, isn't it?
Do you know how to get to the,
So now we're gonna go to the, cemetery.
Come on, Anika.
Let's go.
You might get stuck back here.
Or worse. Why do they have all this caution stuff around here? Or is it
Next time, we're going to the right of that.
Or is it because of all the death that's happened out here? Wow, look at that rock. I could easily slip on and kill somebody. Alright, I have to keep going, guys, so... Oh, crap. He's, like, surpassing people, and I can't... Remember, you're connected to something. If I fall down, you're just gonna have to drag me up the hill. It's not gonna be comfortable for me. You guys still back there? It's dangerous. What was that?
I think it's this one.
That was me.
Ooh, that was loud.
I blew.
We're missing. Oh, you know what? We gotta go up, and then go back on the trail, and then the main trail.
Which way we go in?
Here.
Dang.
Damn thing
My
dropped.
screen is fogging up.
Yeah, we're up. Not going too fast, man.
Oh yeah, we gotta go slow. Oh, it's real slippery. This was... No, I'm good. I'm watching. This was Ryan's idea, just so everybody knows. That tree's real creepy. So we're just big old centipede. Whoa. We have to go back down. This is like a nightmare itself.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Just leave it right there.
So this is where...
Hannah, can I see your phone? Please, or your...
Yeah, I just tried to set it down here so you can maybe I got it off balance. Yeah, there you go. Then maybe we could see something actually go by.
You want another flashlight?
Oh, sure.
Actually, anything will work. I'll grab mine too.
Fog's coming from the right.
If anybody's down there, just come on up. Talk in that little
Every
machine
time
right
you
there.
talk, it fucking does that though.
Yeah, I know, that's weird, but I might just wait the perfect time. Talk. You don't think so? Might be, you never know. You know, it's really cool. Really weird. Safe side. Oh, there he is. you one of the people they had to throw the bodies in this room before summertime so they could bury you?
Did they murder you and hide you in here? You want to ask some more questions, though?
Did they bury only patients here, or did they bury workers here too?
No, that's a good question.
Were you a worker? Possibly?
Was there ever some kind of accident here that they tried to cover up? Or did you ever try to cover up the accident and that's why you're stuck here?
Are there many of you here? Or is it only a couple? A lot of them move on you. Are you a child? Or were you old?
Have you shown yourself before? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's that little tree frog that we just seen.
Just jumped on my fucking, scared the shit out of me. Alright, well, guy, there you go. Get out of here.
He wants the bug on your arm. Well, what do you think?
Head to the bridge. He is a little.
Oh shit. And he's dead. He's squished. He's right there. Oh, you got him. Whoa, what the fuck? What are you doing? You gotta be kidding me.
Sorry, bro. I don't know where my cap went. It was on top of it.
What the fuck?
Fuck. I didn't mean to spill water on you, man.
Well, that's not perfect. Yeah. Well, I mean, is it cool when you know?
Equipment got wet though, right?
No.
It's your shoulder.
No, your backpack's fine, bro.
Yeah, it's your shoulder.
No, shoot.
I was looking at the tree.
There you go.
Damn, women. You pointed out something so cute. Oh shit, turn out the lights, turn out the lights. We're back up in the fucking... So this is where... Yeah, so that...
Hannah, can I see your phone, please, or your...
Yeah, I just tried to set it down for a second so it made it... Now you got it off balance? Yeah, there you go. Then maybe we could see something actually go by.
Want another flashlight?
Well, this should be good.
Actually, anything to work on. Steel.
Bugs coming from the right.
anybody's down there, just come on up. Talking that little.
Every
sheet
time
right
you
there.
talk, it fucking does that though.
Yeah, no, that was weird, but I might just wait a different time. Talk. You don't think so? Might be. You never know. You know what's really cool? It's really weird. So it's not. Oh, there it is. Were you one of the people that had to throw the bodies in this room before summertime so they could bury you?
Did they murder you and hide you in here? You want to ask some more questions, Ev?
I wonder, did they bury only patients here? Did they bury workers here too?
Oh, that's a good question.
Were you a worker? Possibly?
Was there ever some kind of accident here that they tried to cover up? Or did you ever try to cover up the accident and that's why you're stuck here?
Are there many of you here? Or is it only a couple? A lot of them move on here. Are you a child? Or were you old?
Have you shown yourself before? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's that little tree frog that we just seen.
Just jumped on my fucking, scared the shit out of me. Alright, little guy, there you go. Get out of here.
What's the bug on your arm? Well, what do you think?
Head to the bridge. He is a little. And he's dead.
He's squished.
He's right there. Right here, right. Oh, you got him on your camera. Whoa, whoa, what are you doing?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Shit on me. What are you doing?
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't know where my cap went. It was on top of it.
What the fuck, yeah?
I didn't mean to spill water on you, man.
Well, that's not very professional.
Again, I can't see shit though. So, Ev, you want to come up here with the light?
It's Dead Girls Bridge.
You guys stay up, I'll go down. Get down.
You can go down, yeah, you can. It's a little hard, but
Die down there.
That's a long way. Oh, it's not too bad. There's a little ways down there. Easy.
That was cool. I hope you got that on camera.
Did not. Can't really see you.
It is seriously weird.
Huh?
Like seriously. Looking this way. It's creepy as well. Not just because.
Oh, shit, sorry, dude. Sorry. Going back to the cave entrance. This is where they do the tours. Other cave has been closed.
Back to the hopefully no trespassing.
No.
Intruders will be shot.
Do you guys remember that brick being there?
Maybe. I think there's something.
First, front. What does it say?
First front left.
Huh, I wonder what that means.
Probably someone had it posted and dropped it.
Must be a sign for a ghost. Oh, it's really foggy in there.
Ghost sign. Mine doesn't help. It doesn't fit through the fog. You have to shine up to get through the fog.
360 that bitch. Anyway. Can you cut through the fog too, Hannah? No? Nobody really cuts through the fog tonight. Is it locked tonight?
We're locked in here. Look at.
I can't get out.
Oh,
No.
include Wyatt back there.
We're locked in the cave. Is there anybody in there? If you're in there, say something and give us a sign.
You could also make a noise, throw a rock. Why were you down here in these caves? What were you doing?
Did you die making these caves? Was there some kind of accident that happened?
Were you a patient at the asylum? Were you forced to make these caves? Why are you still here? How come you haven't moved on, if you are?
Shine your light in the way back there for me. Oh, it's a little trippy.
Birds be going off.
Alright.
Yeah.
you making them birds go off for the noise that I told you to make? Scare them birds again, eh? I didn't think you had it in you. How far back do these caves go?
Did you get lost in these caves?
Just the one they do tours on.
Yep.
Do you like it when people come down and see you for the tour? Or would you rather us all to just go away?
Yeah. Looks like somebody kicked it up and they're walking around in there. Alright, let's head out.
Alright, until next time.